So here we are looking at the Burton AK guide glove, which used to kind of be a little off on the fit for me. I couldn't fit into a medium. The medium was a little too small and the large was a little too big. This year I just said fuck it and got them again. I said, you know, it's time to take a look at these again. Maybe they could be a fit. Turns out the medium fits me perfect this year and I just love it. They're kind of like in that in-between, like between the AK Yeti glove. They're like the AK Yeti with a little more insulation and a little less insulation than the AK Clutch glove. And they've got a really good feel, you know. The one thing I don't like is they don't have a strap here. They only have the zip. But it, you know, forms around me okay. Would have liked to have seen both like the Yeti has. It has, you know, like a little Velcro strap here. And then it has the zip too, which would be a nice double combo because you can really get them tied around the wrist, but still it's good enough. You can see these go down pretty far. They've got that little bit of pittered grip, you know, in the thumb and along here, so kind of like where you might grab, you know. But what's cool is this year they added, it's also like a reinforcement, but it's that screen grab tech that they call, so you can use your cell phone with your thumb and your index finger and use it, and it's dexterous enough to where you can you know, take stuff on and off. It's the kind of glove that, you know, it's good for somebody who's moving a lot or who runs a little bit warm, because it's like these gloves have enough dexterity to allow you to make little adjustments without taking the gloves off, which can get you colder if you have a real warm pair of gloves and you're out in the middle of nowhere and it's cold, but you have to take them off a lot because they're, you know, you can't use them well. Then you're going to get your hands colder probably. Where these, you can kind of do stuff all the time. They don't quite have the dexterity of the Yeti. I mean, the Yeti are incredible, or the you know, AK Tech leather glove. But they're dexterous enough. They're definitely on the more dexterous side of the spectrum. They've got a decent amount of insulation, but not a lot. And I always feel like the AK Clutch glove is always a little warmer. It's the glove I'd rather have for a one glove solution, but I really love wearing these gloves. I really love the feel. I love the fit. You know, and then of course you've got leash. You've got, you know, leather palms, a little leather on the back. Nice cool material, like, I forget what it's called, like, but you've got these little snappies. You've got little connectors here. So you can, you know, 2 points to connect. You know, love the leashes. It's just so fun to have those on your hands. They're elastic and they fit really well. Because I always take off my gloves on the chair to do this or that. And I find that the AK Clutch glove is a really good glove for somebody who's kind of looking for something in between the Yeti, maybe doesn't want to spring the cash on the Yeti, or is looking for something a little less warm than the Clutch and wants like a really nice bomb-proof, waterproof glove, but doesn't need all that insulation. There's a little bit room for like a, you know, maybe even up to a medium-sized liner for me, you know, but, you know, thin to medium, probably a real thick liner wouldn't fit in here really well and stretch out the glove. But overall, you know, the AK guide glove, I wouldn't talk you out of it if you wanted it unless your hands ran really cold.